Every sport has its scandals. But in the NBA, controversy doesn't just stir up headlines, it reshapes reputations. November 19, 2004, the Palace of Auburn Hills descends into chaos. A hard foul triggers tension. A drink from the crowd tips it over the edge. What follows becomes known as the Malice at the Palace, players throwing punches at fans, fans charging back, and total mayhem with barely any security in place. Artest, just months removed from winning Defensive Player of the Year, is suspended 86 games, the longest ban ever handed down not tied to drugs. It's a wake-up call. The league realizes it's not just protecting basketball anymore. It has to protect everyone in the arena. Overnight, security rules and player access policies are overhauled. 3 years later, the league is rocked by something even more serious. In 2007, referee Tim Donaghy is caught betting on games, ones he actually officiated. He confesses to passing inside tips to gamblers. He ends up in prison for it. Suddenly, the very fairness of the NBA is under fire. Fans start second-guessing every foul call. The league races to update its rules around officiating, transparency, and betting. But the damage is done. Trust in the system takes a serious hit. 2014 brings another crisis. But this time, it's not about gameplay. Donald Sterling, the longtime owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, is secretly recorded making racist comments. The reaction is immediate. Within days, Commissioner Adam Silver bans him from the NBA for life, hits him with a $2.5 million fine, and forces him to sell the team. It's a defining moment. The league draws a clear line. Racism has no place in the NBA, no matter who you are. But scandals don't always come from the owners. In 2003, Kobe Bryant, already an NBA champion and global icon, faces sexual assault allegations. The case never goes to trial after the accuser decides not to testify, but the public response is intense. Sponsorships disappear. His public image takes a beating. His jersey stops selling. For years, the conversation centers not just on what happened in court, but how off-court behavior affects a player's legacy. Proof that even the biggest stars aren't untouchable. Then there's Game 6 of the 2002 Western Conference Finals. Kings versus Lakers. Sacramento is a win away from the NBA Finals, but in the fourth quarter, whistles rain down on them. The Lakers shoot 27 free throws in that period alone. The Kings lose. The series flips. Years later, Tim Donaghy alleges the game was manipulated, though no solid evidence ever proves it. Still, it fuels a long-running suspicion. Does the league give bigger markets an edge? The NBA tries to move forward, but more flashpoints follow. In 2006, a fight breaks out between the Knicks and Nuggets. Carmelo Anthony, one of the league's biggest scorers at the time, throws a punch. He's suspended for 15 games. His public image takes a blow. It's a reminder of how fast emotions can spiral and how, thanks to cameras and the internet, millions are watching in real time. Sometimes the ugliest moments happen behind closed doors. In 1997, Latrell Sprewell chokes and punches Warriors coach P.J. Carlesimo during a team practice. The team suspends him. The league bans him for an entire year. Fallout is national. Everyone starts asking big questions. About control, about race, about pressure in pro sports. Sprewell loses millions, and the Warriors lose any chance at salvaging that season. Jump to 2024. A new generation faces a familiar issue: gambling. Dante Porter, a role player for the Raptors, is caught manipulating his stats and leaking intel to bettors. He gets a lifetime ban. With sports betting now legalized, the lines are blurrier than ever. But the NBA makes its stance clear. No matter the era, the integrity of the game is still everything. Sometimes controversy comes not from crimes, but from choice. In 2010, LeBron James announces on national TV that he's taking his talents to South Beach. The decision sparks a media storm. Cleveland fans burn his jersey, critics pile on. But here's the deeper truth: LeBron changed the game that night. He showed that superstars could control their own paths, form their own teams, and take charge of their legacies in a way no one had before. These kinds of moments keep echoing. Look back at 1977, when Kermit Washington throws a punch that nearly ends Rudy Tomjanovich's life mid-game. The league is stunned. That single hit leads to a complete overhaul of how the NBA handles on-court violence. Or look at 2022. Suns owner Robert Sarver faces years of allegations: hostile behavior, inappropriate language. After an investigation, he's fined $10 million and suspended for a year. But the backlash grows. Eventually, he's forced to sell the team. Just like with Sterling, the NBA proves that owning a team comes with real accountability. Even championship moments aren't free from doubt. In the 2006 Finals, the Heat, led by Dwayne Wade, get a massive edge in free throws against the Mavericks. The calls swing momentum. The result sparks cries of bias. Mark Cuban, never one to stay quiet, gets slapped with a $250,000 fine just for criticizing the refs. Fans haven't forgotten, and they still wonder how much the whistle changes the outcome. And even the NBA draft lottery, the start of every rebuild, has its skeptics. In 1985, the Knicks win the right to draft Patrick Ewing. It's the league's first lottery, and immediately, people cry foul. Did the league rig it to help New York? Was there a frozen envelope? No one proves anything, but the damage is done. Ever since, the league has had to fight to prove its transparency. In the end, these aren't just flashpoints. They shape how fans see the league. Some bring about real change. Others leave behind scars. But each one shows something bigger, how the NBA, like any institution, reflects the culture, the pressure, and the power struggles of its time. If you enjoyed this, I'm going to be posting a lot here. I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe. Thanks for watching.